And we are back already at the scale works. Been able to get some bench time in. I worked over the weekend on kits, not at work. So that was nice. And we're gonna be doing a final on this 59 Impala, which I did for Fat Fenders Fins and Chrome. This is the old. I should have backed up a little bit, but this is the old. Let me get it in here. The old monogram kit. If anybody wasn't aware, it's really a fantastic kit. We'll go over that, and I'm gonna have another video. I don't know if it'll be tonight, maybe tomorrow, because I got a stash. I got a pretty good haul in, some cool stuff. I'll show you guys that for really, just a fantastic price. So I want to show that off, and but I want this to just be for the Fat Fenders Fins and Chrome, and also I want to do shout out to Pete. Pete, I did this for you. I didn't have it. I just finished it. Man, I probably have 10 or 12 hours in this thing, just working here and there in between other builds. So if I ever build another one of these, and we're going to slide this in here, I'll have to drill these old yellow headlights out. But yeah, this one was super tough because it was it's almost four directions. There's a bevel here, it goes both directions here, and then it splits in the middle. So it's only like almost doing like four separate small grills. But man, I broke the top. Had to use some stretch sprue right in here, and it was just some very delicate work, Pete. But you know what? Thanks for doing that challenge. I had fun doing it. It's probably not something I'm going to do regularly on my builds, but for something special, or I don't know, if I have two kits, say, where if I break it, I can, because this just got so delicate. It helped after I stripped the chrome. I should have done that, which I'm going to do that first from now on if I try it again. The chrome was just hard to get through, and then after I got that stripped, I could go out a little easier. And I was just afraid to take too much with the heavier grits because of how many different directions this grill goes. So, if you had a flat one, I don't think it would be a big deal. I'm going to try it again for sure. We're going to keep this going. Pete's Grill Challenge is going to be an ongoing thing for me. But yeah, I just want to show that off. Thanks, Pete. You're always, pushing us to do better, so appreciate that. And so without further ado, that little interlude, I'll get this out of the way and you guys can see what you think about my Fat Fenders Fins and Chrome. My first, I guess, attempt at it, because I wasn't on YouTube. But I think this is his second year doing it in a row. Rob over at Time Machines, everybody knows. But there it is. Maybe scoot it in a little closer here. So, we did a two-tone blue. This is an old Model Master Testers. I don't even remember the color. I have it in a jar. It's around here somewhere. The old enamel that I wanted a dark blue, and then I wanted to go sort of custom, but not too crazy. I kind of went wild in the interior, but this is almost like a color shift, bluish. It's got some pink pearl in it. It's a really really neat color, and I used one of its sister colors on the Corvette I'm working on too. This car has so much bright work. This side trim here, this is all included in the kit, and then let's see if I get closer. I painted this white. A lot of the cars show white in this rear portion of the trim, and I did some red and black detailing on the checkered flag and the other flag. These wheels came out of the parts box. I really do like I like how these look, the kit wheels, but they are so skinny. I mean, they are ridiculously skinny. And yeah, it wasn't really. I think it would look good, but it wasn't. I wanted this to be just a little bit like a cruiser, you know. So I think these are Pegasus. They were in the parts box, and I guess I'll show you underneath while I got it turned. The underneath we just went over with the last update I did, which I talked about this white floor pan. My bad, but I did like a polished stainless or chrome exhaust because this is a show car, and everything else just normal silver gas tank and black straps and some different metal tones to bring it all together. The interior has got a couple different shades of blue, and every single piece of stitching in it is chrome. And then I did the color shift again on the dash, the blue, pink, pearl. We'll take a trip around here. I did some more detailing here on the rear Impala badge. The reds and the blues, supposed to be a blue bow tie, but it's more like a blue blob. It's bow tie-ish if you look at it from far enough away and squint. Got the antennas on there. I used as much chrome as I could since it's fat fenders, fins, and chrome. So went to town with the bare metal foil down the middle of the spine on the trunk lid. Bare metal foil on the bat wings. All this is bare metal foil up here. I left the wipers chrome except for there's a black blade which you're not going to be able to see. This door handle broke, so if you're getting in on this side, you might want to reach in and open the door. But luckily it's a scale model, so we don't have to worry about climbing inside. I did like one reason I chose these wheels too. I wanted some sort of a white wall, and they're not the wide white walls like the kit ones, but I do like this, how this wheel and tire package looked. And then the other thing I did, as you can see, the hood's got a little gap here. But the other thing I did was I cut the front coils just so it'd sit a little lower in the front instead of being totally level. And I'm happy with how that stance turned out. Just down a little bit. Let me just whoop. As you can see, it's got a little rake to it. It's what I was looking for. And this is the technically it's the custom or aftermarket front bumper, but I like this chrome bar that came up. I thought that was neat. And the the points, which they tell you to paint these flat black, but a lot of times especially on the older cars, maybe not so much in the 50s, but these would just be chrome, and I wanted to be chrome. I wanted this thing to be chromed out. And then I did the same thing on the front. I tried to give it checkered flag feel, and then the red one. Let me see if I can pop this hood off without breaking it. It's got the hinges on there. I should have just left them off. I usually do, but I was hoping it'd stay open on its own, but they don't want to work, so I might just end up popping those off. There's that little guy. I used these. Well, you can't really see them now. These are actually resin valve covers, and I just like the finned look, and they say Chevrolet script on them. And they got plenty of chrome going on under here. Just did a good old-fashioned orange engine. I didn't wire the battery, but I just picked out some details there. Just kept it pretty simple. I mean, 90% of the stuff I display with the hood closed. So this will be the same since it doesn't want to stay up on its own. There we go. It's not bad as far as the gap goes, but you just got a little bit. This wants to sit up high on the right side, but you can get it pretty close. I got the one mirror, and now I've rambled on for 10 minutes, so that's it. she's done. Really happy with it. It's going to look awesome in the display case. Thank you, Rob, for putting this on. Thank you, everyone who's followed along with this build. And I'll be back very soon with like I said, I'm going to have a stash ad video. Got some cool kits, some kits that people will be interested in, and some that maybe they won't, but I like them all. I'll be back with that. And like I said, thanks again, Rob. Thanks to all of you guys for following along. And I will catch you guys all again very soon. Thank you.